Hi potatoes! In this video you will see our favorite hikes in El Chalten as part of our Patagonia series.
Come with us for this adventure.
So we are officially nel Calafate waiting for the bus for El Chalten.
We are close to Antarctica. The views are amazing, and on the road we will see outstanding views probably.
Finally we arrived in El Chalten and ready for the first hike of the day. This is the start of the trail. We're going today to Mirador del Torre. Let me tell you more about what we will be doing these 3 days in El Chalten.
So tomorrow we are gonna do a longer hike, probably the most popular hike in this region, which is Mirador de Los Tres. There's a lake under Fitz Roy, the legendary mountain. Third day we want to do kayaking actually, because like there's a nice river here, so through the kayak you can also see these amazing mountains and enjoy Patagonia in a different way. But it was too expensive. It was like 226 pesos per person, which is $225.
We reached Mirador Cascada Margarita.
Which means?
Like a viewpoint for Margarita waterfalls.
Ooh! Now we are gonna have a nice view.
Laguna Torre. We arrived in Mirador Cerro Torre. Yunus, tell us a bit more about these mountains.
Cerro Torre and Fitz Roy are two legendary mountains in Patagonia. You may know Fitz Roy from Patagonia brands. They are very hard to climb. They were first climbed in 1950s. And if you are interested in how hard it is to climb, just watch a movie called The Alpinist. It was on Netflix. Time to walk a little bit. Now we still have some time, so we decided to go to Mirador de las Condors and we are gonna try to watch condors. So one thing to keep in mind that we did well is to bring a binocular. You can actually see a lot more. Things have more meaning. You see all the cracks in the mountains, you see animals. Sometimes if you are lucky you might see a huge eagle. So it's always fun. You can look at the binocular for hours and never get bored.
So this town is El Chalten and it's where we started from, Yunus. And this is the trail that we followed to go to the viewpoint. To visit the Mirador de los Condores, we basically we'll have to go high up. And this place is located right outside the town of El Chalten. Let's go, Yunus.
We'll have better views up there, but we may need to pay here. Let's figure this out.
We actually found a nice museum. And here they explain a bit the story about the first climbs of Fitz Roy and the neighboring mountains. We are now going to Los Miradores. We reached this very beautiful viewpoint with El Chalten here at the bottom, Yunus in the middle. Good morning. It's day 2 in El Chalten. Yesterday we went to bed early and the sun was still up. Now it's 7 in the morning. Yunus is dead and it's super sunny, as you can see, guys. Let's go have breakfast. Full breakfast before our long hikes. Now we are going to
Laguna de Los Tres, which is the outstanding views of Fitz Roy, hopefully. There's a national park entrance here. They'll probably ask for tickets. Let's see. So we arrived at the trailhead, but the process to get the pass cut is a little bit complicated. You can use it for all, and we are gonna go to Laguna de Los Tres. So this is all the routes to Fitz Roy. Even if you're a climber, I think you're gonna go from here. The tickets were $90 per person. The daily is $45, but we got the 3-day pass, so we can use it also tomorrow and the day after in Perito Moreno. In all honesty, I think if you go very early, rangers won't catch us, but we wanted to contribute.
We arrived at Mirador Rio de las Voltas. Very stunning. The first part of the trail we have been very lucky because it's basically in the shadow, which is really nice because today it's extremely sunny. There is not a single cloud. Very good to have some shadows, as you can see. Our target for going up to the Laguna and coming back, it's 6 hours. We are 1 hour in with almost 5 kilometers done. The full trail back and forth is 20 kilometers more or less. On the trail map it says 8-9 hours. Now we arrived to Laguna Capri. Very nice. Very close to Laguna Capri, there is actually a campsite that is looking at the laguna. As you can see, there are some tents. Chalten, Mirador Fitz Roy. Left. Whoa! Look at those glaciers. They are massive. Looks like there is another campsite. Woohoo! It's really shaking. Oh! The next stop is Laguna de Los Tres, which shouldn't be that far. We already passed the 8th kilometer and we are not even 2 hours in.
Probably the last 1 kilometer is fully climbed. We only gained 425 meters descent, and I think the total is 1000. So the last 1K is very tedious, but we will see.
Let's go, explore.
This is the steepest part of the trail. It's at the end, last 1 kilometer. It's under the sun. Keep your energy towards here. You gotta get an altitude of 400 meters in 1K.
We are hopefully almost there. No, I don't see the end. I see the end. After 2 hours and 58 minutes from the hotel, we arrived at Laguna de Los Tres. Hard trail at the end. Very nice. You know how cold is the water?
My legs hurt. It's that cold. It's not fresh. It's the blood freezes.
Ready to go back. Now we have a steep downhill. We are at 4 hours 16 minutes. To reach our target of being down in 6 hours, we need to speed up a little. A bit more than 1 kilometer until the big start of the trail. We are at 5 hours 21 minutes. We see the city now. There are rangers all day in this entrance, so make sure you get your ticket.
It's a must. The last part is slightly hard. Definitely takes full day.
So for us it took 5 hours and 40 minutes. The official guide said between 8 and 9 hours, but it took 10 hours, even worse. Make sure you train a little bit the happies before coming for the last part, so you don't end up out of breath. Another must is sunglasses, hat. I am probably fully sunburned, but amazing views, amazing trails. Now it's time for showers and the famous Argentinian drinks that we still have to try. Mate. Drinking mate.
It's 8:15 right now and there is a lot of sun that burns.
We had a lomito in a lomiteria, and it's basically a sandwich with meat inside, egg, tomatoes, usual stuff. Now we are walking in El Chalten. We've been extremely lucky these couple days because usually this place doesn't get more than 2-3 days of sun in a month, like completely sun. So super lucky. Going back to the hotel. This is the main street of the town. Last but not least, in the city there is everything you need, literally everything you need. There is a laundry service that just picks up your stuff from the hotel in the evening and takes it back in the morning after.
Things are expensive.
Very expensive, from services to food, ticket entrance, like everything is very expensive. So make sure you plan everything ahead. Watching a movie about Fitz Roy.
Good morning. It's our last day here in El Chalten. It's 5:50 in the morning, but it's already sunny. Yeah, there we go. It's already sunny. So we are going to do a very short hike today to the waterfalls. It should take us no more than 2 hours round trip.
Here we go, guys. We left our hostel and now we're going to the start of the trail, which is basically the same as yesterday's, and we will go to the Chorrillo del Salto, if I pronounce it correctly, which is basically a waterfall. But they say it's very beautiful. It's one of the top 5 trails to do, so we have quite good expectations. Just a very quick FYI, it is 6 more or less in the morning, and there are no rangers at the checkpoint. Just 1 kilometer. We are at the entrance of the Chorrillo del Salto. These two birds, I'm not sure what they are. Just read them here in the comments, but they're very big. We arrived at the waterfalls.
Let's see.
Yay! Woo! Now we are on our way back. We are following the road. Woohoo! Last meal in El Chalten, having some empanadas, some homemade beet hummus. Yunus.
3 empanadas might be a little bit too much.
Get ready for our next episode where we will be heading to Chile to discover Torres del Paine.
If you like the video and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to our channel.